Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful central Illinois. And today our question comes to us from Sean Lazar. And Sean asks whether it is possible to create your own deities. And if this is possible, would such deities have the same power as other deities? Or is that created by many people worshipping a deity and feeding it energy? And my answer to this is predicated in part on my understanding of the idea of deity. And I would say that yes, you absolutely can create not so much your own deities, but your own deity forms, your own interface for interacting with the divine. Virtually anything can fill this role, if in fact you can connect to it in that way. And if you look through human history, you'll see that people have used a wide range of things for their interface with deity. And ultimately, I believe that the deities are largely just that. They are an interface with the nature of existence. And one of the things I've spoken about on the vlog before is how the same deity can behave very differently with different worshippers. And this is because the important thing in dealing with deity is your relationship with deity, and it will strongly affect what you get. And part of that also has to do with how you see deity. And you know, it really doesn't matter too much how you see deity, so much as that you see deity. So if deity comes to you as Mickey Mouse, that's okay. If deity comes to you in a very traditional form, such as Jesus or Isis or Yemaya, that's okay too. It can be very idiosyncratic, it can be very typical. It depends entirely on what touches your heart and what allows you to make that connection to the divine. So yes, you absolutely can have your own. In fact, one of the most interesting people I ever knew was a man by the name of John Closby. And John had an entire pantheon that he believed in that was completely unique to him. And he believed that he was the incarnation of the goddess Ariana. And this was very interesting considering that he was a middle-aged cross-dresser who did not seem particularly like a goddess. However, he prayed to his deities and he said, "Send me a sign if I am truly the incarnation of Ariana. Show me a sign that I cannot mistake." And then he and his mother won $80 million in the lotto. I'd call that a sign, and I certainly would not question his goddess Ariana or the other deities of his pantheon. They obviously worked for him, and I would say the same to you. However it works for you, as long as it works for you, that is what matters. So, I hope that gives you something to think about, and until next time, may you blessed be.